harder accelerations, clean air. See ya. This gives you a real range. Welcome to MCC Just Motos. Morning guys, it's Andy. I'm about to go on my commute tour. I think it's going to be 34 miles. Today's part of a series where I'm doing some different speed, different clean air, different drafting techniques, some real world range figures on my S2 Del Mar. Today I'm going to be driving about 72 to 75 miles an hour on clean air. I had the route all planned in. Supposedly it only is going to take 29% battery, but I know at that speed I'll probably use about 70% of my battery for that 30-mile range. Now keep in mind, at 70 miles per hour steady state, you're only supposed to get about 40 miles per Livewire S2 calculations. I'll get better than that, I'm pretty sure, but let's see what I get today. So I'll head on out. There's my fit. It's cold and foggy out and a little bit of rain, so on the way we go and we'll see what we get. Okay, good morning all. I am on my S2 Del Mar. So says it's going to be about 34 miles and 44 minutes. That's okay. I'm not so concerned about the time. But I do have the map up. The app can sometimes get a little buggy. Even though I have the map on, it can sometimes show up on your display, sometimes not. Alright, so there's the map. And you see, it doesn't turn on right away. Even though my phone's connected, everything's connected, I have my USB in, there is nothing on the display. There we go. Now it turns on. Now it connects. Alright, so sometimes it takes a while. Sometimes I have to shut it on and off. Sometimes I have to plug the USB cable in to get the map. A couple weird things about the display. Now I'm just having this on here. Normally I have waves in the background as well, and that's actually how I use the driving directions. I'll use waves. Sometimes, unless I have a route planned or a recording, the map will show up on the screen, but you actually don't see any movement on the map. That's another quirky feature. But I'm using this really today. I want the app to show how much battery range I used. I'm at 100%. It is time to turn around because I forgot my wallet. And I have to go get it really quickly. This is a good segue to talk about the map. When you record a ride, it doesn't show you the updates to the route that you've done. It will just take your calculations of the planned route that you had and compare it to the actual distance that you drove. So let's say I planned route of 50 miles, but I drove 60. The app will reroute me, but when I save the ride, it won't show the actual route that I rode. It will just show the saved route and compare my battery usage to that saved route. I'm picking back up. I'm behind a van right now. I'm not drafting. I just pulled up behind the van. I wanted to talk about drafting a little bit. So if you want to hear about my hypermiling techniques, check out my Patreon channel right here. Alright, back to riding. This is another little stretch of slower traffic. Trying to maintain as fast as I can, but today you see we are gummed up. I'm not hypermiling at all, just gummed up in traffic. Left lane, not right lane. You see my lane position. I always, per Motorcycle Safety Foundation basic rider course and just my personal experience, if I'm solo rider, I like to ride I mean, road conditions are a big factor, but I always like to ride, if I'm in the right lane, closer to the right. If I'm in the left lane, closer to the left, towards the center line. mainly for two reasons. One, I get better visibility for drivers on the right side. I'm still maintaining mirror position so the driver can see me in front of me, as well as you'll notice all the oil and drippings will go into the middle of the road and make it more slippery. So usually on the sides it's less slippery, and if I go to the left part of that lane, what I'll notice is that people will not see me and try and barge in. So that's why I maintain close to center line. Okay, I have 5 miles left. Trying to get 70 when I can. It's been a little rough to try and maintain it. But I'm doing zips of 70, 75, and then getting clogged in traffic at 55. So just be honest about this ride. You can see that the range is at like 61% right now. You know, all right. Oh, there we go. Definitely getting some harder accelerations. Oh, I like this. Check this out. All right. Harder accelerations, clean air. No traffic. Oh, I'm going. Woohoo, made it. Ooh, zip to 80 to make it. I mean, yeah, I went to the speed limit to make it. No one would ever do that, right? You know, not go above the speed limit. See ya. Ooh, traffic. Man, traffic is rough today. I gotta be honest with you. It's not normally this crowded, but while I don't lane split, I'll use the lane to my full advantage. A lot of people lane split. This motorcycle sin. California can lane split. People aren't used to it here in Maryland, DC area, so you may get away with it a lot of the time, but you know, it's that one time that I think that someone doesn't see you, that you really don't leave yourself out. So that's why I don't leave lane splits. I mean, you'll be safe, you know, 99% of the time, but it's that one time that you don't, that someone's not used to it, and you don't have an out to get there. But again, the statistics in California, I think lane splitting has been very safe and actually makes for faster traffic. I'm gonna head to my normal charger. Got half a mile or a quarter mile left before I get there. Cool. A little bit of a fail because I did not make the speed that I wanted. I can just be honest with that. I was expecting to have about 30% battery left at 75. That's what I've seen for about 33 miles. Because I have so much battery left, 56%, I'm still gonna charge. Maybe I can get a more accurate 75 miles an hour on the way back, but this gives you a real range. 36 miles for 46% battery. Average speed probably is about, on the freeway, probably about maybe 60, 55, 60. They got the good charger. Darn it. I'm gonna go to this one. It's a little slower charging. That's what happens when you don't get to the charger on time. You get second pickings. Alright, I've completed my ride. Charged used. That is see, that is not true. 29% charge, 32 miles. We really went 36 miles, I promise you. Again, the problem with the app is it saves the ride that you planned, not what you actually rode. Let me give you a summary of it. Probably my total speed was averaged about 55, 60 miles an hour over that distance, about 36 miles. You can see, used 46% battery, 36 miles. I'll get the calculation, I'll put it up here. I'll see what that theoretical range is. It's not the 72 to 75 miles an hour I was hoping to get, but it's what it is. It gives you a good real world driving calculation. Boring ride, but I wanted to show you what real world is. We'll pick it up a slower speed next time, and we'll see what kind of range we get on that one. Thanks for liking. Please like and subscribe. We'll catch you in the next episode. Time to charge up.